Hello everyone, welcome to KS Math Academy. In this session, you will learn the most important questions from the chapter pair of linear equations. So first question, pair of equations x is equal to a and y is equal to b represents, we are given with four options, parallel, intersection at b comma a, intersection at a comma b and coincident. So x is equal to a, x is equal to, so this is our graph. So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, y dash, x dash. So what is given? X is equal to a. So x is equal to a in this sense, this can be our line x is equal to a. And line y is equal to b. So y is equal to b in the sense this can be our data. So y is equal to b, that is this point. This is through the point b and this is through the point a here. Then what about this intersection? This is x is a and y is b. So intersection at a comma b is our answer. For what value or values of P will the lines represented by the following equations are parallel? What is the condition for parallel? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 and it is not equal to C1 by C2. So this is our condition. Look at your data. Here it is 3 by 6 and it is minus 1 by minus 2 and it is not equal to minus 5 divided by minus P. So I am going to consider these two. So by comparing these two, you can have your value. So this is 1 by 2 is not equal to 5 by p. Or if I calculate my value p, then p should not be equal to 10. So what is the meaning? The value of p can be other than 10 value. Other than number 10, or you can say your answer can be all real values except 10. Find the value of k for which the given equations are coincident line. Coincident line condition is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Look at your equation. The second equation is given in different way. So you have to rearrange your data. So you have to take your data this way. And after that list your values of ABC. So here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 divided by C2. So you can take any two combination. We are going to take these two. So here if I am reducing my data, then it will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by k. So our k value is 2 in this problem. Find the value of k for which the given equations are parallel. So a1 by a2, b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Look at your first equation. So this is 2ky minus 2 is equal to 0. Adjust your equation and then list for your value. So in this case, 3 by 2 is equal to 2k divided by 5 and this is not equal to minus 2 divided by 1. So this is the case. So now you have to check your data. We are going to find our value of k only. So you can consider this portion. So do your cross multiplication in this case. So 2k times 2 is equal to 5 3s are 15 and 4k. So 4k is 15 and k value is 15 over 4. For what value of m and n the given equations has infinitely many solutions. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. And look at your second equation, you have to rearrange that. So this is 2 times m minus n into y minus of 5m minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is our second equation. So from this you list your value. So 3 divided by m plus n which is equal to 4 divided by 2 times m minus n and it is equal to c value was. So here is also you have to rearrange. So 3x plus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. So minus 12 divided by minus of 5m minus 1 So this is our data. So now you can cancel your value. This in minus and minus you can cancel. So first you can take any two pair and then you can proceed your process. First we are going to consider the first item and the second item. So for doing that, our data will be 3 by m plus n. So this is, consider this first 1 and 2. So 4 divided. So you can cancel 4 divided by 2 times m minus n. So you can cancel your value. Now do your cross multiplication. So 3m minus 3n is equal to 2m plus 2n. You can adjust your data. So now 3m minus 3n minus 2m minus 2n is equal to 0. From that you can list your value m and n. So combine your data. So m minus 5n is equal to 0. So this is our first equation. And after this you can take your any two other two combinations. Look at your data. Now we are going to consider the second and third item. So 4 divided by, so second and third item you can take. So 4 divided by 2 times m minus n is equal to 12 divided by my 5m minus 1. 5m minus 1. Yes, correct. 5m minus 1. So now you can cancel your data and then do your cross multiplication. So 2 times 5m minus 1 is equal to 12 times m minus n. So 10m minus 2 and then minus 12m plus 12n is equal to 0. Then if I am reducing our data, then data will be minus 2m plus 12n is equal to number 2. So this is our second equation. So now you have to, this is, we have a common divisor too. So you can divide 2 it. So minus m plus 6n is equal to 1. Instead of this, you can take this equation as 2, reduced equation. And then solve your equation number 1 and 2 either by substitution method or by elimination method, so that you will get your answer for m is equal to 5 and n is equal to 1. So this is our requirement. 2 water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3 by 8 hours. The tap of a larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. So let us consider the smaller tap. Smaller tap fill the tank. Let us consider the smaller tap fill the tank in x hours. And larger tap fill the tank based on the condition it is 10 hours less than. So x minus 10 hours. And here the part filled by the time taken by both the taps to fill the tank. So it is given as 9 3 by 8 hours. So convert this data. So this is 75 by 8 hours. So now part filled by smaller tap in 1 hour, which is equal to 1 by x. Part filled by larger tap in 1 hour, which is equal to 1 divided by x minus 10. And part filled by both the taps in 1 hour, which is 8 divided by 75. So according to our condition, so 1 by x plus 1 divided by x minus 10, which is equal to 8 divided by 75. Now take LCM and do your cross multiplication. Bring a quadratic equation and then you can find your answer. Okay. So now here it is. So here take your LCM x minus 10. So x minus 10 plus x is equal to 8 divided by 75. So 2x minus 10 divided by x square minus 10x is equal to 8 divided by 75. Do your cross multiplication so that you can get your equation. So our equation is 4x square minus 115x plus 375 is equal to 0. Now find factors for this equation. So 4x square minus 100x minus 15x plus 375 is equal to 0. So 4x into x minus 25 minus 15 into x minus 25 is equal to 0. So 4x minus 15 into x minus 25 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 15 by 4 or x is equal to 25. So you have to identify the suitable value of your x. So in the sense, if we are taking x is equal to 15 by 4, then our data x minus 10 should be lesser than 0. But this condition will not get satisfied if I am taking x is equal to 15 by 4. So the suitable value of x is equal to 25. So what is our x in our condition? Smaller tap fill the tank in x hours. So you can declare your answer as the time taken by smaller tap to fill the tank is equal to 25 hours, and time taken by the larger tap to fill the tank is x minus 10. So 25 minus 10 is equal to 15 hours. That's all. If the system of linear equations 2x plus 3y is equal to 7, 2ax plus a plus b into y is equal to 28 has infinite number of solutions. Find the values of a and b. Infinite number of solutions in the sense condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. So according to our equation, this is 2 by 2a, 3 by a plus b, and here it is minus 7 divided by minus 28. So I can cancel these two. So here again you can cancel your value. So 1 by a. So here if I am considered 1 and 3, then 1 by a is equal to 7 divided by 28. So which is equal to 1 by a is equal to 1 by 4. So our a value is equal to 4. And now consider your second and third equation. So 3 divided by a plus b is equal to 7 divided by 28. So cancel your item 1 by 4. So a plus b is equal to 12. And already we know a value is 4. So 4 plus b is equal to 12. So our b value is 8 now. Find whether the following pair of linear equation is consistent or inconsistent. Here we are going to check for consistency of the given equations. So here list your values a1 3, a2 6, b1 2, b2 minus 4 and c1 minus 8, c2 minus 9. So a1 by a2 you can check. So 3 divided by 6, and here b1 by b2 you can check your value. So if I am reducing my value a1 by a2, then this will be equal to 1 by 2. And similarly reduce your value b1 by b2, 2 divided by minus 4, this is minus 1 by 2. So in this case a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So we have a unique solution for this problem. So you can declare your answer. Here we are asking about the consistency. So you can declare your answer as the given equations are consistent. Solve for x and y. Root 2x plus root 3y is equal to 5. So this is our first equation. And root 3x minus root 8y is equal to minus root 6. So this is our second equation. In order to make the coefficient of x equal, first equation is multiplied with root 3. So our answer will be root 3x plus root 3 into root 3. So 3y. Here it is 5 root 3. So this is our equation number 3. Similarly, the second equation is multiplied with root 2. So root 6x minus root 8 into root 2y, which is equal to minus root 6 into root 2. So this is our equation number 4. For adjusting your equation number 4, you can do this way. So here root 6x minus root 8 into minus root 8 into root 2. So 8 2s are 16. So root 14 root 16, sorry. Root 16. Root 16 is 4. So minus 4y is equal to, here it is root 6 into 2. So root 12. Root 12 can be written like this. So 2 root 3. So minus 2 root 3. So this is our equation number 4. Now solve your equation number 3 and 4, either elimination method. So here this is solve for. So you can go with any method, elimination method or substitution method, so that you can get your equation x is equal to root 2 and y is equal to root 3. So this is our answer. Solve the following system of equations graphically. So we have to do graph. So for the first equation, 2x minus y is equal to 2. And second equation, you can rearrange. Also find the absolute difference between the ordinates of the point. Ordinate in the sense this is y-axis. Difference in the y-axis meeting points. Where the lines cuts the y-axis. Okay. For this equation, for the first equation, if I am taking x is equal to 0, then minus y is equal to 2. So our y is equal to minus 2. So our coordinate value is 0 comma minus 2. And if I am taking x is equal, y is equal to 0, then 2x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. So our data is 1 comma 0. So draw a line in your graph. Mark these two coordinates. Connect these two coordinates with a straight line with double side arrow mark. Okay. And coming to the second equation, this is minus 4x plus y is equal to minus 4. Again, do the same procedure. Keep x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 4. So our coordinate is 0 comma minus 4. Now consider y is equal to 0. So minus 4x is equal to minus 4. Sorry. Minus 4x is equal to minus 4. So x is equal to 1. So our coordinate value is 1 comma 0. Now again mark these 2 points 0 comma minus 4 and 1 comma 0. Connect these 2 points with a straight line. Mark double side arrow mark. So your graph will be looking like this. So you have a graph this way. So find the meeting point of these two lines. This is our meeting point. So unique solution. So 1 comma 0, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, 1 comma 0. So you can write your solution as x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. Or this way also you can write your answer solution as 1 comma 0. And one more point we are having in our question. So find the absolute difference between the ordinates. So look at your data here. So here it is minus 2 and other meeting point is minus 4. Look at your data. So the difference between absolute difference. So absolute difference is asked. So difference between minus 2 and minus 4 is 2. Absolute difference in the ordinates. So this is our final answer. Vijay invested certain amount of money in two schemes A and B, which offer interest at the rate of 8% per annum and 9% per annum respectively. He received rupees 1860 as the total annual interest. However, had he interchanged the amount of investment, that is A and B schemes, in two schemes, he would have received rupees 20 more than the annual interest. How much did he invest in each scheme? So let us consider Vijay invested rupees X in scheme A. Scheme A in the sense at 8% interest. 8% rate of interest. And Vijay invests rupees Y. Sorry. rupees Y in scheme B at 9% rate of interest. Okay. So the total annual interest is 1860. So based on the condition, we have to write our equation as, here it is 8%. Okay. So rupees X. So based on the conditions given in the problem, 8x divided by 100 plus 9y divided by 100 is equal to the annual interest 1860. So now take LCM. So 8x plus 9y is equal to 1860. Now do cross multiplication. So our first equation is 186000. So this is our first equation. Now look at your next equation. So what is our second condition? If he interchange the schemes, then rupees 20 will be more as your annual interest. So 1860 plus 20, that is our condition. Okay. So for the second condition, based on our second condition, then he has interchanged the scheme. So 9x divided by 100 plus 8y divided by 100 is equal to 1880 because 20 is extra. So if I am taking LCM as in the previous case, so now our data will be 188000. So this is our second equation. So now solving the equation 1 and 2, you will get your x value as 12,000 and y value as 10,000. So you can write your answer as, so he invested, what is our x? X is Vijay invest rupees x in scheme A. So you can declare your answer. Okay. So Vijay invested the amount. So Vijay invested rupees 12,000 in scheme A. And Vijay invested rupees 10,000 in scheme B. The students of a class are made to stand equally in rows. If 3 students are extra in each row, there would be one row less. One row less. If 3 students are less in a row, there would be 2 more rows. Find the number of students in the class. So you can consider the number of students in each row is equal to x, and number of rows is equal to y. So our total number of students is equal to x into y. So take your condition. So according to our condition, what is given? 3 students are extra in each row. So x plus 3. And there would be one row less. So y minus 1 is equal to xy. Now adjust your data. So xy minus x plus 3y minus 3 is equal to xy. Now adjust your equation. So xy will get cancelled. So you can take minus x plus 3y is equal to 3. So this is our equation number 1. Go to the second condition. If 3 students are less in a row, so x minus 3 and one row will be extra, what is given? 2 more rows, so y plus 2. So y plus 2 is equal to xy. Now xy plus 2x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to xy. xy will get cancelled. So this is equal to 6. So this is our second equation. Solve the equation 1 and 2 now. You will get your x and y value. So x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 4. So what is our question? Find the number of students in the class. Number of students is x into y. So total number of students is equal to x into y. So 9 into 4, 36. A man lent a part of his money at 10% per annum and the rest in 15% per annum. His income at the end of year is rupees 1900. If he interchanged the rate of interest in 2 sums, he would have earned 200 more. Find the amount lent in both cases. So you can consider the amount lent. So amount lent for 10% per annum is rupees X. Now amount lent for 15% is rupees Y. So you can consider like this, rupees Y. So now based on the condition you can consider, so here it is 10%. So 10x divided by 100 plus 15%. So 15y divided by 100 is equal to 1900. Now take LCM and do your cross multiplication. So 10x plus 15y, which is equal to 190000. So this is our equation number 1. So you can reduce your equation, isn't it? So this is possible to reduce our with a common divisor. If you are reducing our data, then this will be, so this is our equation number 1. Now, go to the next condition. If he interchange the rate of interest in two sums, he would have earned 200 more. Then 1900 plus 200. That is our data. So, now he has interchanged the schemes. So, 15x divided by 100 plus 10y divided by 100 is equal to 2100. Now, usual procedure, take LCM and do cross multiplication. So 15x plus 10y is equal to 210000. You can reduce your equation again. So this will be, so now solve your equation 1 and 2 so that you can get your value of x as 10,000 and y is 6,000. So what is our x and y in our assumption? So amount lent for 10% interest is rupees x. So you can declare your answer properly. So amount rupees, amount lent for 15% is rupees 6,000. That's all. The monthly income of two persons are in the ratio 9:7 and their monthly expenditure are in the ratio 4:3. And if each saved rupees 5,000, express the given situation algebraically as a system of linear equation in two variables and finds their respective monthly incomes. That is our question. So let us consider the income of two persons. So income, we are considering like this. Income of two persons are rupees 9x and rupees 7y. Sorry, 7x you can take. Expenditure you can take it in a y form. So 7x. So this is for first person and this is for second person. 9x and 7x. And coming to the expenditure, so you can take. So expenditure of 2%. 4:3 they have given. So rupees 4y and rupees 3y. So this is for first person, this is for second person. Now each saved rupees 5,000. So both are saving 5,000. So according to our condition, so for the first person, if we are writing our equation, 9x minus 4y is equal to 5,000. So this is equation 1. For the second person, this is 7x minus 3y is equal to 5,000. So solve these two equations so you can get your value of x and y. So your x value was 5,000 and y value was, so we are having x is equal to 5,000 and no need to find your y value because we are asking about only the monthly income. So don't find your y value here in this problem. Suppose if the expenditure is asked, then you calculate your y value, otherwise it is not required. So what is our income now for the first person? So monthly income is, so monthly income for the first person, what is our data? Rupees 9x. So rupees 9 times 5,000. So the rupees 45,000 for first person. This is for first person. And for the second person, this is 7 times x. So for second person, 7 times x. So 7, 5,000. So this is rupees 35,000. So this is our second person income. 3 years ago, Rashmi was thrice as old as Nazma. 10 years later, Rashmi will be twice as old as Nazma. How old are Rashmi and Nazma now? They are asking the present age. So you can take your present age. Present age of Rashmi is X years and present age of Nazma is equal to Y years. Now according to the first condition, 3 years ago. So then it will be Rashmi was thrice as old as Nazma. So 3 years ago. So x minus 3, 3 years ago. So thrice. So 3 times y minus 3. So adjust your item x minus 3, 3y minus 9. So x minus 3y is equal to minus 9 plus 3. So x minus 3y is equal to minus 6. So this is our first equation. Go to the second condition. 10 years later, Rashmi will be twice as old as Nazma. So 10 years later, so x plus 10. So x plus 10 is equal to 2 times y plus 10. So x plus 10, 2y plus 20. So x minus 2y is equal to 10. So this is our second equation. Solve your equation 1 and 2. So you will get your x and y. So x is 42 and your y is 16. What is our x and y in this case? X is present age of Rashmi. Y is present age of Nazma. So present age of Rashmi is 42 years. You have to write your unit properly. So present age of Nazma is 16 years. In a chemistry lab, there is some quantity of 50% acid solution and some quantity of 25% acid solution. How much of each should be mixed to make 10 liters of 40% acid solution? So we can consider the quantity of 50% acid solution, which is equal to x liters. Quantity of next one 25 percentage. So 25 percentage acid solution will be y liters. According to our condition given in the problem, so x plus y is equal to 10 liters. So this is my first equation. And for the second condition is 10 liters of 40% acid solution. So 50x by 100 plus 25y by 100, which is equal to 40%. So 40 by 100 of the total liters 10. So now frame your equation now. So your equation is now 50 LCM 50x plus 25y. Here again 400 divided by 100. So you can cancel. So you can have a common divisor now. So 2x plus y is equal to 16. So this is our second equation. Solve your equation 1 and 2. So you will get your x and y value. X is 6, y is 4. So what is our x here? 50% quantity of the 50% acid solution. So it is in liters. So quantity of 50% acid solution is equal to 6 liters. Quantity of 25% acid solution will be is equal to 4 liters. Solve for x and y. 148x plus 231y is equal to 527. 231x plus 148y is equal to 610. So look at your equations. The first equation coefficient of x is matched with second equation coefficient of y. Likewise, the y and x of the first and x will be matched. So these type of problem comes in the sense, then first you have to add these two equations. So you will get your equation as 379x plus 379y is equal to 1137. So if I am reducing my equation, then this is x plus y is equal to 3. So this is our third equation. Now again subtract your equations. So you will get minus 83x plus 83y, which is equal to minus 83. Again reduce your equation. So what will happen in your, if you are reducing your equation, then x minus y is equal to 1. So this is our equation number 4. So if you are solving your equation 3 and 4, you will get your value of x and y. So solve equation number 3 and 4. So your x value was 2 and y value was 1. So to get your third equation, add 1 and 2. To get your fourth equation, 1 minus 2. That's all. So meet you in the next video. Bye.